Why not?
Enemy spotted.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Traveler? That's... Look! That's... Isn't that Dunyarzad? What's happening here? Why are there two Dunyarzads? You already know that this isn't your first Sub-Zero's festival, don't you? I'm sure you already know how to use this. A knowledge capsule? Where did you get it? What? You should use it too, Paimon. You know Paimon? Well, this seems kind of sketchy, but Paimon feels like... What the? This is our 20th time at the Sub-Zero's festival? Have we been trapped in a single day? If it weren't for you, we wouldn't have even realized. What the heck was inside that knowledge capsule? Your memories are still scrambled? Try your best to remember. This isn't the first time we've met, and let Paimon think. What about everyone else? Your sense of deja vu is stronger than everyone else's, yes? As for an explanation, it was as if a single sheet of paper was separating those memories from your consciousness. A familiar question. I think this is the 7th time. As you can see, she isn't doing well. You probably sensed it too. That first Dunyarzad is in front of you right now, and she doesn't have a lot of time left. Looks like you're almost done sorting out your brain. Oh yeah, hi Nagita. Good, you passed the test. What's happening? You can awaken our memories, and you... Everything in this world... Tools. Okay, so, with what you know so far, what do you think the truth is?
What's happening right now seems to have happened before. We've already experienced the Sub-Zero's festival many times. Grand Sage said, go celebrate the birth of that god. A moon, illusions, and lies. A moon, illusions... My mind feels exhausted, even though...
A time loop. Still the wrong answer? I not got that. A simple time loop can't explain some of the phenomena. You two... Dunyarzad! The Sub-Zero's festival is happening every day, but that doesn't mean we can waste an infinite amount of them. Hurry and find the truth before today's festival ends. Let's think about our current situation. To save Dunyarz, and to do that, we need to figure out what's happening. Nahida rejected the idea of a time. Paimon's memories say that we've already done this many times, but let's go talk. Hey there! Time ago.
Oh, it's you.
Time of day.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. time.
Paimon, Traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
We want the Traveler to take Junior's on somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. And
How did you know what I was going to say?
we need to say something convincing.
People in Sumeru don't. Dia sold her greatsword to raise.
Tell her, Traveler!
I didn't tell anyone about that, including Miss Dunyarzad. You...
Alright, so this is the situation.
It's kinda hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholar.
She's quieter than usual. Uninterested in any...
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. My lady, are you angry? Alright, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my...
Nahida, we brought a friend! Are you busy? I thought I told you that it won't help. We just wanted her to see the...
The real Dunyarzad?
Huh? I told you that you two are special. Other...
Hold on, over there. Is that...
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
Miss Dunyarzad? She's lying down here, isn't she?
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma.
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment.
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero... So, you think the sages are behind this?
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point. Aside from the Dendro Archon, the Academia think maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know. Right. Can you awaken our memories using something that would...
The Akasha relies on the power of a Gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
A Gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so...
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
She said, and Paimon quotes, the Akasha relies...
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait. I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for, but...
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha? Oh yeah, that sounds about right. What do you think?
Okay, Nahida said the people in Sumeru. My mind feels.
You mean the Akasha is causing our mental fatigue? Huh. Now that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us? Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads, so who's to say that it can't also
What's the point of doing something like...
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then this hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away. Maybe that'll solve this problem.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words, when this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
How does everyone feel? Huh? What is it? Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway. Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too. Our ears aren't messing with us. There was definitely a beep, but we took off our Akasha terminals.
Phase runtime has exceeded its expected length.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Paimon remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that? But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with what... Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. What?
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? The moon? Wasn't that...
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things. Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dia helped us a lot yesterday.
I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt? What's wrong? Why are you both gawking at me like that?
You didn't get...
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs. Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
Anything strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could... It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
You're saying that, although you don't remember using it, your body feels like...
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
Traveler, what do you think? Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful. Oh, you're right! Earlier in the Samsara, something like this would have never happened!
I have no clue what you two are talking about.
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Forget. finally nighttime. Aside from Dia not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dia got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers. Do you think the samsara has been broken?
Really? Good job on all that progress.
Hey, what kind of an answer?
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you've experienced tomorrow. How many todays has it been? It's even possible that this entire world is a lie, and the history of the whole world—
Okay, no more. Paimon's brain is already shut down.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Huh? Hold on, what?
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a Dook-Dook. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. He was sounding kind of, yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day.
Continue the harvest. Compared to what we stand to achieve, these sacrifices are trivial.
We're still in the same day. Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you.
Paimon thought that Dook-Dook did that! Well, whatever.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I've asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday—
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical—
So, what's your new hypothesis?
Moon illusions. The mercenaries rely heavily on If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night, that's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before. But muscle memory can't be erased. That's—
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or—
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
That isn't simple at all.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dia again?
You're right. She did help us find our latest clue after all.
There you are. Really took me a while to find you.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt.
Get hurt? Why?
Well, you're still getting used—
Truth be told, I also think it's pretty strange. It just suddenly felt so familiar in my hands, and it—
Traveler, could you explain the situation to her today? Paimon's— Oh, that works.
What happened to you guys while I was gone?
Don't think too hard about it.
Alright then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that my body's—
Yes, your memory's been—
And I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zero's festival day after day, then common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time ago.
Right. They could use the Akasha to record what everyone did that day, and then use the city's resources to replenish everything. It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible. I've got proof.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come. This is it.
Huh? This is the wedding training—
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
That's true, but what if it did?
And the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training session. I'm a professional fighter. My martial school has always emphasized the importance of force, angle, and entry point of each strike is calculated and deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy. It's just as they say. Each swordsman has their own unique style, and even the same—
Is it really impossible? What if they use—
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting because the former has no spirit to it. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved marks from the results of combat training. Phew, hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain exercise game that's been super popular with scholars lately? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to square one. But at least we've— Yep, that's true. So, can we— Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been Huh? Leaving the city? You're right. It's really strange. Paimon can't believe it. Did we miss this because we're tunnel visioning too hard on our other theories? Or because— How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Watch out!